I had no idea where I was going. Just an M16 issued at Fort Benning, a one-way plane ticket, and vague orders. I stepped onto a plane alone and landed in Kabul, where I'd spent 6 months living out of a safe house, before being shuffled all over Afghanistan as a NATO representative attached to the British Army. But Kabul, that time was different. I walked the streets like I was invincible. Reckless, really. It wasn't bravery, it was a combination of youth and arrogance. If you've ever walked the streets of Kabul in uniform, you know what happens next. Kids, dozens, sometimes it felt like hundreds. They'd come at you like a wave, part curiosity, part desperation, part survival. They could get aggressive, ripping open vehicle doors, crawling inside like a scene from a zombie movie. I'd have to throw them out, one after the next, all because someone with good intentions tossed candy out the window. I'd say to them, don't feed the bears, but people don't listen, and I don't blame them. It's hard to look into those eyes and say no. You've seen a third world country. You know what desperation looks like, what it smells like. You know the weight of children raised in war. But this girl, she was different. I found this photo today. She was kind, gentle. She didn't shove or beg. She just existed with grace. A soul that didn't fit the brutality around her. And I remember wondering, even then, what happens to kids like her? What kind of ending awaits for someone like that in a place like this? And I fear I know the answer. And maybe it's age, or maybe it's my disease slowing my body down while my mind keeps racing. But I reflect more now. Back then I didn't dwell. I compartmentalized. I had to. These days I think about how I ended up with a passport that said United States, instead of one from a country that would have chewed me up and spit me out. I think about the lottery of birth that gave me a fighting chance, even with broken parents and a broken body. And I wonder, why her? Why me? The girl in the picture probably lived more life by age 10 than most of us do by 40. The memory of her seems to stay with me because for one brief moment, in the middle of chaos, she reminded me of peace. And that still matters.